Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast. It is the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Just ahead, our car story of the week. And if you have a relatively new car, you have start-stop feature on it, you'll be interested in this first story. And if you're thinking about buying a new car with start-stop on it, don't. We've also got recalls, and we'll guess the sold car price off of Hemmings. That's coming up in the first segment here. Plus, Jeff will have the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll be bringing you stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us on this Saturday morning for our live show. And if you're listening on a podcast, hey, thanks for clicking on us. We appreciate that. All right, our story. You going to say something?
I was going to say, well, the notice that you sent us this past week through David and about being number one, being in the top 10, top 15 in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, we were big time up there.
Yeah, so we're going to do a remote from Sri Lanka, I think. We should.
Do you even know where Sri Lanka is?
It's not close, that's for sure.
No, yeah, it'll be an overnighter.
I think we could take one of those 2 million mile cars and make it over there, though.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it's been well maintained.
We'll take the LTD because that's got Grandma's couch in it.
And it's got room to put gear in the back.
It smells like Grandma's old hat box and mothballs.
Throw a couple of doilies on the armrests. It'd be good.
Oh, God. I've been in cars like that.
Doilies.
Oh, yeah.
The plastic on the seats.
Oh, yeah.
You stick to it whenever it's hot.
Yeah.
You go right from the living room plastic into the car plastic.
Bill Petrie bought a new Mercury. He used to live next door to us in Waukesha. And what did he do? Put that plastic covers all over those seats, and those you had to take it somewhere to have it done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't go to the Walmart and buy one that fit. No, and it had that waffle pattern in it. I don't know what that was supposed to do, other than definitely leave
Airflow.
you. No,
Well, keep you from sticking to it.
No, when you got out of it as a kid, you're wearing shorts. They look like you'd been on somebody's frying pan, or like a waffle maker.
Like a waffle.
Maybe it's for identification purposes or something.
I don't know. So, our story of the week: start-stop. Jeff loves his so much that he gets in it and turns it off
Immediately.
Yeah. Well, start-stop technology, which turns off an engine when a vehicle stops for traffic or a red light, faces a many-pronged attack from President Donald Trump's spending and tax law. EPA Administrator Lee Zeldin and consumers looking for ways to disable it now. 62% of 2023 model year vehicles claimed a credit for start-stop technology from the EPA, according to the agency's most recent automotive trends report. 18 manufacturers installed start-stop systems in at least some of their vehicles. The technology is designed to save fuel at brief stops. And let me just add to that right now.
Okay.
So what one study found out is that if you have start-stop technology on your car, and it's on and it's working, okay, so you stop, the car stops itself when you're at a stoplight or the train tracks or whatever. And then when it starts again, it doesn't start immediately like pressing on the accelerator. It takes it a split second or so. There's a delay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In others, it takes longer depending on the car and the manufacturer.
But doesn't that also, on some of them, it activates when you take your foot off the brake, and others activate
when you hit the accelerator.
Exactly. So there's two different versions.
Whatever. The bottom line is that the gasoline that you save stalls the line of cars that is behind you by that much, but now multiply it by 10, 15, 20 cars behind you waiting on your slow butt to press the accelerator pedal and go. So forget all that. Corporate average fuel economy standards have incentivized automakers to equip vehicles with the feature. It does save fuel. Edmunds found out in 2014 and 15 that fuel savings hovered around 10% in city traffic. But Trump eliminated an important incentive for start-stop when he signaled and signed his spending and tax law on July 4th. It ended fines for CAFE non-compliance. CAFE, corporate average fuel economy.
Okay.
Trump administration separately scrapped penalties retroactively to the 2022 model year. EPA also awards credits for automakers that include specific technologies with apparent emissions reductions that may not show up in lab testing, including start-stop. The agency under Zeldin has promised to reconsider the greenhouse gas emission standard. Is somebody popping something? Are you popping your knuckles over there?
No, I accidentally popped this close. My knuckles aren't that loud.
If there's no CAFE program that can be enforced and there's not a greenhouse standard that requires improvement, that would remove the incentive for automakers to put the technology in the car. In addition to policy headwinds, automakers have faced pushback from consumers who find the technology disruptive despite fuel savings.
I say horse hockey.
Automakers allow drivers to disable start-stop with the push of a button, but many vehicles default to start-stop after the car is started again. In other words, you go to the grocery store, you turn it off, well, then it defaults back to the start-stop.
Right.
You got to press the button.
Exactly.
So part of your routine in getting into the car is hit the start-stop button.
I get into my car. The first thing I do is put on my seatbelt. Then I start the car. It does two things. One, it doesn't go ding, ding, ding for 20 minutes because you don't have your seatbelt on. And secondly, there's a little notice on the dashboard that start stop. I turn mine off, and then I proceed with my drive, and I travel the speed limit anywhere I go.
You're such a liar. You don't just travel the speed.
The thing that nobody.
Why am I on there?
Because you were reading.
I don't
Yes.
want to be reading.
You're reading.
So, like you said, every time you go to the grocery store, what if you stop 10 times, red lights, stop signs, whatever, between your house and the grocery store? Well, that's 10 more times your starter.
Well,
is
there's
running.
that also. And not all cars use the starter.
No.
If you've got a hybrid vehicle, it uses another part of the vehicle to start the engine. That thing that Ram has, and they still have it, the whatever it's called, Eco Tech or whatever it's called, that doesn't use the starter. It uses a battery and an electric motor because it's a motor generator.
That's true. That's true.
On the engine, and so it doesn't use the starter.
Well, let's get back to the mileage
so
thing,
here we
because
go.
the mileage is important too. I got 32 miles to the gallon on my vehicle last week.
Insurance company Direct Line surveyed more than 2,000 drivers in the UK in 2024 and found 27% do not use start-stop often because it's actively annoying.
Very active.
E-commerce sites such as Amazon are
Just
replete
saying.
with start-stop eliminators, Jeff, including cables that plug into a port to simulate the disable button being pushed. So you
Okay.
you could buy one.
Yeah.
Social media users have shared workarounds such as putting less pressure on the brake pedal to prevent the engine from turning off and using a trailer light tester to trick the vehicle. Drivers also expressed concerns that start-stop wears out engine components, but suppliers and manufacturers such as Continental and Ford say there's no additional maintenance required for start-stop systems. Baloney.
No, I firmly believe that. You don't really have to do anything else for it. They're not saying it doesn't wear out faster and you're not going to have to replace it faster. It's just there's no additional maintenance for you to do that wear out faster.
The EPA declined to provide more details about how it plans to improve start-stop technology. Start-stop technology is a feature in automobiles that frustrates millions of America, including Jeff Heitzman and sometimes me. I just gave up on it and just let it do its thing. Please stay tuned for more information about how EPA intends to address the issue, according to the agency. For environmental advocates, start-stop seems like a non-issue. I think people tend to like saving money on gas, and if not, it can be disabled, said Albert Gore. Wasn't he a vice president that invented the internet?
He invented the internet, yeah.
Executive director of Zero Emission Transportation Association.
He invented the start-stop too.
Yeah, Zero Emission Transportation Association. There's a guy that
Right
I want
after
to
he did
buddy
the
up with.
internet.
Yeah, something like that.
All right.
I don't use mine. To me, it's a hazard.
It's a headache. A couple of recalls, and the first one right out of the box is for Ford Motor Company.
What?
Cracked fuel injector may leak and cause a fire in the Ford Bronco Sport and the Ford Escape, 21 to 24 model years. And the other recall is the Jaguar E-Pace 21 to 24. The passenger airbag may tear. Hey, while you're in there, why don't you go ahead and change the in-cabin air filter for
Yeah.
that? Because I can tell you that it'd take you half a day to change that.
Yeah, you got to take a lot of stuff off it.
Yeah. So there's those things. All right. There's that. Deal with that file cabinet later. Time now for this week's Guess the Sold Car Price.
Oh, let me fire that
Yeehaw.
up.
All right.
Woo.
So first up this week is my old car, except this one's red and mine was blue.
Okay.
Mine was like navy blue. A 1977 Chevrolet Corvette with about 2 horsepower.
I'm trying to get it up.
It wasn't actually 2 horsepower, but it was close to it.
It was pretty close.
Yeah. What do you think? That looks completely stock, fresh, new, cool, clean, all of that, with no horsepower. 77 Chevy Corvette. How much did that sell for? Mr. Mars, you go first.
I'm going to say 22. Jeff Heitzman says 15.
I'm going to go 17.
Well, Jeff, I think, is closer without going over. The sold car price is $16,275.
Okay, good for you, Jeffrey.
Man, you can pick it up tomorrow.
Next up is Jeff's car, a 1995 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham.
Yeah, baby.
It's a Brougham, Mars.
Brougham.
Mars is down there playing on his phone like a little
Checking
girl.
Yeah,
prices
he
on
is.
Brohams.
Yeah.
How much do you think that Brougham from 95 cost? It looks completely stock and super clean. And a nice picture, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot
it
of
is a
mountains
nice
background.
picture.
You first?
I would go 12. Heitzman says 21.
I'm going to go 19.
15,750. Did Heitzman win again?
No, he went 21.
No, he went 21.
Okay, well, whatever. I think that's a good price. I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of repairs would be needed on it, and maintenance on it would be something, but
Well,
it
I
sure would
think,
be good for the hot rod tour.
Haggerty kind of vets some of that stuff, so I would think it would be driver.
Next up is the 1965 Plymouth Fury 3 convertible. That is a boat if I've ever seen
Yeah.
one. Do you know how big that car
It's
is?
huge.
It is
I bet
massive.
you it's just got to be 25 feet
What
long.
is that thing? Is that an overrider that's on the top of that bumper?
Let's take a gander at that. That is a.
It's a LED light.
It could be a light.
It isn't really.
I don't know.
I believe that's what it is.
It looks like an
because
overrider.
the headlights don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But
you
it's got
can't see them.
aftermarket wheels
How
on
much
it.
did that thing sell for?
$12,000.
Oh, no, that's a flyer. Got the reason it's got that headlight thing on it. I'm going to say probably 9.
Jeff
13.
Heitzman?
13 for Heitzman.
Well, this man here won. Spot on, $12,600.
There you go.
$12,600.
Next up
It's because of the light.
is a
Yeah.
1948 Lincoln Continental. Look at that. That looks like
Baby.
a movie star's car, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Look at the size of the top. My God.
I had a friend of mine that had a drum set that color, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, it's
at
like
that.
it'd be like folding sheets.
You think it's a
that roof.
two-seater or 4? Is it got a
Oh,
roof?
no,
I
it's
guess
4.
It's 4-seater.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
How
saying
much?
$37,000.
$37,000.
Come on, Mars. You can't waste too much time here.
Okay. I'm going to say 25. And George says 47,999. Eichmann says 31.
18.9.
Oh, Lord.
18.9.
You know, to me, you'd be paying 18.9 just for that fabric on the top.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was going to buy 3 of
Fender
them.
skirts, everything. All right.
Man, that's got some big fenders on it too.
Back to reality here.
Look at
Okay, next up, 1963 Ford Galaxy 500.
that. I like it.
I do too, actually. I'm not a Ford guy, but that looks a pretty good looking car.
Mm-hmm.
63 Ford Galaxy 500. How much?
$12,000.
Come on, Mars.
17.
And our online bidders.
George says 69.99. And I don't have anything from Jeff yet.
That is.
All right, well, we got to move on. So 63 Ford Galaxy 500 sold for 15.
That's exact. Heitzman popped in for
488.
15.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
That yeah. And you know, that would be a car that Heitzman, that's a Heitzman car right there.
Yeah, well, you could pick it up tomorrow.
Yep. Got a V8 motor in it. It's ready to go. All right, next up, Chrysler Prowler. These have become collector cars for
Oh,
some
boy.
reason.
Oh, gosh.
Have you ever ridden in one?
No.
You ever driven one?
No.
It is a wobbly unsupported vehicle with no horsepower. It's got a V6 engine in it. What were they thinking?
The only thing I've ever heard anybody say anything good about those is, there it goes.
It looks good. I knew somebody that had one that took those ugly front bumpers off.
No
of it.
idea. I have no idea.
No idea? Okay, what do you think, Mars?
Now, I'm going to say 27.
27, okay.
21.
21. Well, let me tell you. Mars is spot on. 26,857.
There you go.
Next up is Jeff's.
Yeah, baby.
This
Chili
is
wagon.
This is a 1929 Divco. It's a 1929 Divco.
And it's got a trailer. Look at that yellow trailer. Does that come with it?
Let me see. No, it's not
That's
a trailer.
It's a dumpster. And it's not on fire.
Which that thing needs to be in.
What's this? It says something.
It's an ice cream
It's an
truck.
coolest ice cream truck
Put
on the
put it in an
planet.
ice cream truck. How
Something
much?
be chilling.
Yeah, how much?
$14,000.
I'm going to go
Mars?
12. Heisman says 9.
25.2.
What? Well,
Yeah.
it comes with
Well,
the
that's
garbage.
because of the dumpster. You get the dumpster,
The dumpster
on
with
wheels.
it.
and comes
Okay,
with it.
next up. This was a cool car. A
This is.
1941 Packard 120 Woody.
37,000. I'm right off the
That's
top.
a
I win.
monster there.
Look at that roof.
I'm going to say 34.
34. Our online bidders.
I think George is kind of coming in a little late there. He says 13,999,
Oh,
but that
no.
may have been for the ice cream truck.
So this Packard 41 120, Packard 120, sold for $73,500.
Nelly.
Well, wood's gone up a lot.
Yeah, it certainly has.
Well, yeah, but is it morning?
And our last car of the morning is going to be a 1975 BMW 2002 BMW. People like these cars. I don't know why, but I guess it's a BMW. So
Bumpers
whatever.
crooked, tires are bald, ugly color. I'm going to go 12,000.
Mars.
Unfortunately, you're right. Everybody likes them, so I might jump up to 14. I think Jeff's pretty
How
much.
about $8,250? Good night, good luck, and sayonara. All right.
Martha?
Coming up, Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and I'll have stories making automotive news headlines this week. Stay with us here on the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show. We continue after this brief break.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in West Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flameado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas, or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Lupi Tortilla, he's pretty good. Apple or Android, InWheelTime podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Be sure and join us for our live show. It airs Saturdays 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Thanks for joining us today. Let's check in on the cruise in and events calendars.
Okay, we sponsored or no? No? No sponsor.
I think that that's something else that you're thinking.
I'm thinking of it too. Anyways,
You're thinking
this
of
is
the racing calendar.
There you go. Well, this is not that. Next Saturday, August 2nd, pancake breakfast, fly-in, drive-in, and car meet. Third Coast Squadron CAF. This is in Aransas Pass, Texas. It's at 3201 FM 3512, Hangar H11. So it's at an airport fly-in. The commemorative Air Force and at the Maxine Flournoy Third Coast Squadron Museum and Hangar will post a pancake.
That's Maxine Flournoy.
That's what I just said.
Okay. I don't think
Pancake
he
breakfast,
said that. You think
fly-in,
he said
drive-in,
that?
and car meet Turn his mic down. The event runs from 8 to 10:30, and the Third Coast Squadron CAF attendees can see a squadron of Stearman aircraft. They can view World War II aircraft and cars and trucks and all that stuff. You will be served a pancake breakfast with sausage, fruit, coffee, and juice. So there you go.
How much is it?
It doesn't say. It's all complimentary, evidently.
Do you know what CAF means?
I can't tell you on air. Cars.
Well, it used to be the Confederate Air Force. Now it's the Commemorative Air Force.
Commemorative, yeah. CAF.
I figured
I know
Jeff
you
had
said
something.
Cars for Kids car meetup next Saturday from 9 to noon. It's the Hardin County Boys and Girls Club. It's at 1005 North 5th Street in Silsbee, Texas. Go out there, support the Boys and Girls Clubs. They're going to be doing some back-to-school stuff for the kids.
Are they going to make any pancakes over there?
No. It's probably going to be sausage biscuits. I'm not sure. The next one we
I hate
have is
biscuits.
All-Star Car Show at Dankin Park. This is coming up next Saturday.
Dyken Park. That's the new baseball stadium.
Turn his mic down. 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. down at 501 Crawford Street, Houston, Texas. All-Star Car Show set to take place at the Dyken Park in Houston. This is the baseball field. It used to be Minute Maid. You know that. The event's from 8 to 5. It features all kinds of stuff. They're going to have cars on the mezzanines and things as you walk in, so that'll be kind of cool.
Save your money. If you thought about going to a car show this weekend, save it and go to that one.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. And then the last one I have is a vintage celebration with the 2002 Forever chapter. This is the vintage celebration of BMWs in West Houston. It is at 20822 Katy Freeway in Katy, Texas from 9 to noon. It's all your BMW buddies out there as well.
I wonder if they know about that one that just sold this week for $8,000 on Hemmings. That yellow BMW?
Could have been.
Maybe it's one of those guys that bought it.
Might have been. Right. Go out there and check out your Dyken Park and, and your CAFs and all that.
I'm going to go ahead and cut my microphone off now.
Okay.
I'm a little late, I think. New vehicle owner satisfaction is high across brands in both premium and mass market segments this year. So if that's your thing, that you've bought a new car, well, good for you. With improvement in all categories of owner satisfaction, according to the J.D. Power 2025 U.S. Automotive Performance, Execution, and Layout Study. I'm not sure what that means. I guess layout for the sun or what?
Could be.
Overall owner satisfaction was 851 out of 1,000.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Up 4 points from last year and the highest level since the study's redesign in 2020. Scores in all 10 categories of owner satisfaction improved compared with last year for the first time since 2019. Categories with the highest gains were led by fuel economy with that start-stop feature with an improvement of 13 points, followed by infotainment and interior rankings, both up 6 points. The Appeal Study, which accompanies the annual J.D. Power U.S. Initial Quality Study, and the J.D. Power U.S. Tech Experience Index, measures owners' personal attachment and level of excitement toward their new vehicles. Do you know anybody that gets excited about their new car other than us?
Yeah, well, I'm sure they do. There's a period of time. I'm sure they're excited.
Owners are asked to consider 37 attributes of their vehicles, and their responses are aggregated, there's a word for you, to compute an overall appeal index score. This year's study based on responses from 92,000 owners of 2025 model year vehicles surveyed after 90 days of ownership. That would be you, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Responses were collected from June of last year to May of this year's using vehicles registered from March to February.
I'm still getting notifications that my warranty is going to expire. the new car warranty, buy more warranty, it's a scam.
Yeah, it is a scam.
My mom gets those too for her 2002 car.
Mm-hmm. You know, I don't get those anymore for the Corvette because it's past even
the 25 years.
Yeah, it's past even all of the rip-off warranty people.
But you could buy one because you got low mileage. But it's out of date on the car's age. Yeah. You could do it because the mileage has been on age.
Premium brands had an average index score of 881, led by Porsche for the second consecutive year with a score of 890. Following were Land Rover and BMW, Acura with a score of 851, and Audi with a score of 850. Those ranked lowest among the premium brands. Average index score for mass market vehicles, 840, with the highest scores being Mini Never hear of Mini anymore.
No.
Not unless
Dodge at
Mickey.
868 and GMC at 852. I know a guy that bought a GMC pickup truck, and his was one with a bad engine, so I don't know how
man.
it scored at 852. This is Mini's second consecutive year in the top spot. Lowest ranking brands in the segment were Subaru at 832, Mazda at 828, and Chrysler at 813. General Motors second quarter net income dropped 35% to, get this, $1.9 billion, with import tariffs costing the automaker $1.1 billion since the president began imposing them in April. GM said its global revenue declined 1.8% to $47.1 billion in the quarter ended June 30th. Adjusted earnings before interest and taxes fell 32%, ouch, to $3.04 billion. North American pre-tax profit fell 46% as well.
Wow.
I hate those number stories. They're just boring, don't you think?
Yeah, the people got to. The people that do the survey, they're numbers people. So,
our last story in this segment: longtime Arlington, Massachusetts Chevrolet dealership is suing its boss GM to block the establishment of a new point within its relevant market area, a point meaning another dealership, contending the automaker failed to establish good cause under the state's dealer law. The proposed new dealership in the Boston suburb of Waltham would cause irreparable harm and economic damages. The suit by Merrick Chevrolet says it's been a Chevrolet dealership since 1936, and the complaint describes it as a successful and profitable one with about 107 employees. June 16th filing moving the case from state to federal court. GM said Merrick Chevrolet's request injunction would cost GM substantial sales in a market territory with a high potential. According to the complaint, GM notified Merrick Chevrolet in February of this year that it intended to add the point about 5.6 miles away from the other dealership.
yeah.
5.6 miles. Two dealerships within 5.6 miles of each other.
Yeah.
No. That'd be
I'm thinking ours are like 15 to 20 apart.
Now, the Chevrolet dealer, a lot of times they'll do Chevy, GMC, Cadillac, Buick under one roof, under one floor plan, but
not in a big city,
well,
generally speaking.
right. Well, they have them here. I mean, they've got combo stores like that too. But you would think that Ford, they wouldn't mind if a Ford dealer moved in down the street. But since it's GM, yeah, I kind of agree with them.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know,
What is the population?
clashing
And-
with each other.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Makes no sense to me.
Yeah. You're not going to bleed any of the cross shoppers off.
Settle it with mud wrestling.
There you go.
Do you have any car dealerships in Neaterville?
Sure we do. We have a Subaru, Chevrolet, Nissan.
In
Honda.
Neaterville.
Yeah, Honda. And we've got a Ram, GM,
No Toyota?
no Toyota.
You got to go
Got
to
to go to
Beaumont.
Beaumont, Toyota, yeah.
How far is Beaumont from Neaterville?
To where the cars are is about 15 miles.
15 miles, that's it.
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's like going from here.
Why did I think it was further?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, well, because with the traffic and the construction, now that may be a 45-minute drive. That may be why you were thinking it was
That's
further.
why I was thinking that. Okay. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email. The address here is info@InWheelTime.com. Oh, look who I see
Yeah, I see 'em
standing
too.
by.
Yeah, there
they are. They're back home. The
Hey.
Lilienthals are up next. Stay
Go
with
wash
us
that car.
here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Stay right there.
You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, the Odyssey Radio app, YouTube, Facebook, and just about every other entertainment source out there, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including Jeff's Car Culture, the latest new cars, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's InWheelTime.com. Join us. That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.